map where he is that solo duelist, and sure, you're going to have cracks playing aggressively, you're going to have the initiators to set him up. It kind of comes down to, is this guy going to be hitting this map, or is he going to get wrecked by the duelist on the other side?
Right here.
Well, another pistol and a chance for FUT to pick up their first in this series. The defensive side mounted, and a good read immediately. Look at the pings going down. The push-up from Yeni inside of B main, about to be spotted. The rotation on the back of it sends 4 players from FUT to the A side of the map. It was a big rotation. They were ready for that blitz, but mates, having seen that aggression from the Cypher on the other side, they go back in the other direction. They leave Mini to hold the control, but he loses his life to that push from Mr. Fallen. Now they have to go through this utility. I mean, actually, obviously in a pistol, you don't have that much to play with. And with a ghost bot up from Yeni, his only trap's being destroyed.
That's the thing. Mr. Fallen is currently playing as Sheriff with none of the Prowlers. Like, it's not what you'd normally see your initiator doing. But they are playing with these rotations again. This is something the mates did incredibly well in the previous map. The Haunt thrown out. And because of how late this has gone, the full rotation starting to come in, but the knife gives it away. You mentioned it in the last map, how impactful those were. Mr. Fallen will at least be in the right place at the right time, and he needs to at least get something. I think he's screwed here.
Yeah, the Aftershock sending him out into the open. 3 players waiting for him. Rotation cut by Vetgaj, but it's all through the spawn. He'll be late to the play. Late to the party, leaving those 3 players on site. Maybe a bit more passive, but they've gone swinging. And Xeus is there to meet him. He had a tough map 1, but already activated in the pistol round. And a 2 versus 3. With that guy sprinting in, they've already heard the steps. They know exactly where he is. But he'll spot the defuse is not being pulled all the way. 1 player incredibly low. There's still a chance for this to go the way of mates. But Cned'i seals the deal for the other side. It's FUT 1-0. You're throwing if you're not, I heard. Yeah. But for FUT, this is somewhere that they've still invested pretty deep. It's going to give them a good advantage in most of these fights. Still 2 Bulldogs left for this fight, but Comeback has now managed to thread the needle through. Mr. Fallen waiting for him, lands the Sheriff shot. And now this becomes a very difficult round for mates. They might at least get a plant out of this situation. And anything after that is an uphill battle indeed.
That's a very good seize. It's locked them both into a corner, but the plant has come through. So many angles left to cover and no range to be had. They're going to go into the smoke. It's definitely risky. And you can see that Krax is ready and waiting for this smoke to fade. They are not looking the correct way. Kamik has done incredibly well, though. Already managing a couple, and now Vetgaj alongside him. They've somehow turned this into a competitive round, and it's left all onto that's over. Yeni now wrapping back around the corner, but the time has been ticking for a long time. They were waiting ages for that smoke to fade. He's expecting this to be a bait, expecting the wraparound on the other side, and the spray just about connects. It's going to be incredibly close, but he has got it. Half a second left and a Red Bull clutch. For the ult, so clearly just feeling that his classic is so good that he needs the extra shields. Or that maybe somebody else will get a kill and he can get a gun. Oh, he's already dead. Mini did get another kill, but just look at the damage that's already onto the opposing side. Even still, they're making this one a little bit costly. It's not pretty, but eventually they'll make it work. A costly few rounds for the side of FUT.
Thunder, that could be found here in the initial fight towards A main. A very fast fight indeed, but not one that Comeback is even close to winning. Yeah. There's 4 players here. They go in the back of the Paranoia. It's trades to start with, but Krax then puts bodies on the floor, finds the spike for his side as well, and with a deep smoke, this round becomes almost impossible for Gentlemates. Yeah, one away from Prox's ult, though. They might be able to steal the spike back.
Yeah, the issue I'm having right now is I feel like the setup for Comeback hasn't been particularly good. Like, there aren't players on the other side left blind. There aren't players like forced out of angles or even in awkward positions. It feels like he's just sliding in to the battle. Now, they do manage to get that spike, as you mentioned. They had stolen it away. The block from FUT just came in a little bit too late. We've already seen in the last map, a lot of these rounds slipped away from them.
Yeah, they did run for the block the second they saw that ult come online when the orb was taken, but Prox was quick to steal that spike. Smoke fading, Cned'i sees that that angle is clear. That should hasten the retake from Yeni and Krax. All they have to do is make sure they trade, but main has fallen! And now everyone on that attacking side, looking towards the spawn. Krax finds his first one, and he saves the day for Gentlemates. For Mates for doing so well, for making these rounds so very close. Nice flash, good paranoia. That's going to make it very difficult, but even find that opening pick. The nade denies the punish of aggression towards a main, and FUT are out of there for free. They've got a showstopper to work with in this round as well. A bunch of pistols to play around. This is far from an easy victory. Good thing is that Outlaw can pick them out of the sky. Most of them quite low on shields, or even having none at all.
I know exactly.
Makes them squishy as can be. Still a 3 versus 3 that they're left in. They're gonna go through the smoke. He's just walked through. An Outlaw in hand and come back, walking through smoke, sliding into angles. This guy's feeling confident. The ult's gonna be popped here. He's chasing down the ace, and he'll get his fourth. He's solo though. Left. It's an easy connection for Cned'i, but an easy plant for Gentlemates.
Yeah, weirdly enough, he uses overdrive and becomes less accurate than when he was sliding him with a sniper rifle. It shows you who Comeback is as a player, but from what was a shaky scenario to now, just Cned'i standing. As you can see, he's trying to get in the mind of his opponent, thinking just how Kamek would.
Cover going out.
Some would even say they look very similar. But for now, at least, doesn't look like he has the time to play with. That spike has been ticking away for a while, and if anything, just going down to that spike probably holds more value. If he can maybe take a player away, he's going to try and bait them in, but there's not really a reason for them to peek. Mini just did it for style points.
They're there. Just the one bullet needed. Comeback is hastening his pace, but Zeus, the one waiting on the other side, finds the pick. Cned'i TP's out, but he's not out yet. He's made it.
He's done well.
He's gotten out. Fair play. The high mobility paying off for Cned'i. We've seen this before, but not quite on the Omen. Still drawing breath. He's seen a barrel. He knows there's someone close. He'll end up drawing blood. Oh, get your gun out! What is that? That could have been the round for FUT.
That's a fat finger.
Oh, man.
That's all that could be. There's no way that that was what he meant to do. And well, Yeni, they know exactly where he is at this stage. Vekaj immediately comes out of hiding, and that's one of the biggest blunders I've ever seen.
Oh,
and yesterday
man.
I watched Angel win a 1v2 with no time.
Thanks for reminding me of that one. Never bit my tongue so hard in my life. Almost drew blood, but Mr. Fallen almost drew blood there as well. It would have been an easy double. And he takes the ult out.
You know as well they're going to slow-mo replay and pulling out the bloody
Andy,
ult.
you know what? Honestly, Andy, this time I can't blame you. Our EVS operator, he's having a field day.
He just likes to torture us.
He loves the pain.
He loves the same second. Redemption. No, it's
that was ambition there, Tom. I love to see
I gotta believe it's something. My head's gone and we're only in round 6.
Oh, I wish we could press a button and do like a mid-round interview. Just real quick. How do you feel about what just happened? That man is going to be upset. Mates,
I'm upset.
They're up against pistols. They found their opening pick as well. Big dive to backside. Good flash that came through from Kamek. The paranoia may be committed as well from Frogs with the assist coming through, or it could have just been them running through the smoke.
I think that has been aim trading the whole time he's been away.
Absolutely.
He's looked crispy the whole time. It hasn't helped.
It's helped him. The return of Cned'i has been a glorious one, but
it won't be remembered.
Well, maybe not for the right reasons.
Well, he will go down in the end. Mates now take the energy. I'm looking for what the more supportive players are bringing, and thus far I have been impressed. Like, it's the youngsters that have done a lot of the heavy lifting versus a very experienced team.
I think they were going to double push mid there, and then Mr. Fallen just walked away.
Maybe he pulled his ult out.
Oh, man. Left Zeus to tank that op shot all alone. Might have been a collateral had he have walked with him. Gentlemates trading out the opening pick. A look to the A site. So far, that is certainly the lighter of the defenses. Kamek's got a bit of danger brewing as he moves towards this B site fake.
Oh, he's dead.
Stump put through, but Yeni hiding behind the boxes. The thing is, how patient is he going to be? There could be 3 players here. There could be someone staring at him, but Kamek's walking forward. Oh, there we go. That's an easy pick. Don't. Okay. He got scared. He didn't want to go for the knife. Thank God.
They got to go now. And what's seen it has just been caught with utility in hand. That seems to be the story of the day. Everything going wrong. No command called.
30 seconds left.
They've also thrown in the Nightfall. They have them with no utility and still left stuck in the mud, but even still they're winning the fights. Come back with another. Yedajay. There'll be some hope that maybe he can retrieve this player, but it's more so going to be come back on the swing. A little bit risky, and now he's put this into a disadvantage. Maybe some over-aggression there, leaving Prox alone.
Huge over-aggression, Tom. You know that that player is down on the ground. A mistake gets him back in the game, and look at what Prox has to do now. A 1v2. They know he's still on the site. He needs this pick cleanly. Oh, through the smoke! Prox has a real chance, but the spray! It doesn't quite land. Yedajay is there to save the day for FUT to climb.
Overdrive, and I'm more afraid of the judge.
Bring them down.
Certainly with how quickly he can slide into angles. Mr. Fallen safely behind a trip at least. Be good for now. Shock darts going to the standard trip positions, but they're in different spots now. Comeback close to running into one. He's heard it. He knows it's there, and it's not there anymore. And he's lost his life. To the side of mates. They have the advantage to work with. Comeback, judge in hand, up close. He's got a great spot. The jump shots eventually land. And a 3 versus 4 to work with, but it's pulled back. Xeus a little early on the flank.
This smoke has caused them issues, and right back through it he goes. But even still, it's only a 1-for-1. Leaving his teammates in that post. Kamek still with a stun to play with, but probably not going to pull it out in this position. The flash doesn't quite connect, but even still, he can't land the shots quick enough. Cracks with an immediate headshot after his teammate goes down. And FUT, he's proven already that this has been a gun with high value. Rolling Thunder available for Kamek. Actually, it's going to be sent through immediately. I believe it's been dodged. Well, not the prettiest of sprays, but the weapon being retrieved will be his demise. Mini is going running through, but there are 3 players left on the other side, and now, well, Vekash goes for exactly the same fight. They're swinging the full side of FUT in 1v3 duels. Now, Prox does have his ult. Could look to steal that spike again, but I think FUT should have made this realization. Yeah, they're going to try and block it.
I believe 3 players stood there, and they're there just in time. At least now, Kamek knows there's players close, but after the knife hit him, they know that he's around this area, and Cned'i, no slouch on the operator. He's just secured the round. Prox should just be saving this weapon. 30 seconds, spike to be retrieved, at least 3 players on the site.
30 seconds left.
Knows he doesn't have a chance of winning this. Yeah, he will just sit down on the A side, carry it forward.
Oh, it's going to be FUT to extend their lead. It seems to be that they should have been in this advantageous
10
position. Not
left.
quite like the first map where it definitely felt like mates had.
Avoid him. Taking it up through middle, which is now wide open. 4 players moving to the B site, ready for the big blitz, but it comes in elsewhere.
Gotta go.
Pressure now rests on Yedajay's shoulders. He can't go down without at least taking one of them down. Trap's already destroyed.
Yeah, they're going to get into the post bar pretty much for free. Now, obviously the weaponry advantage is firmly with one side. Pop flash out, come back, aggressive. He's found himself 2, but the entirety of his squad has fallen in the meantime. The knife has even revealed exactly where Vekash is. This should be a done deal.
Well, thanks to the patience of Yedajay, walking through this smoke, a death sentence. Mates locked in at 4 still as FUT climb up to 7. And certainly looking likely to take this 8-4. It's an early showstopper. He's got players right around the corner. He fires it a little shallow. Kamek survives on 44. Now takes the space, a surprise that Xeus wasn't ready for.
It's a bold fight to take when you're that low on HP, but confidence definitely still there for mates. Exactly 7-5 half. Definitely not a death sentence for them. Silencing Xeus early once more, but Cned'i is the one under pressure. He's been great so far. Okay, I think it was a leg shot to start, but it doesn't matter. The trade is immediate from Vekaj. Now it comes down to just 3, but already somewhat equalized. I don't know if they'll be able to get the res back in.
Spike planted.
No smokes to get that done. Even then, it would be risky. The drone coming through is about to detect Mr. Fallen. He tries to take down the Sova player with the drone in hand at that moment, but he can't find him, safely tucked away. Yeni now by his side. It's time for the retake. Hunter's Fury put through, using it up before the half is over. He gets his weapon out to trade as Mini gets contact. The trade doesn't come through though. It's Yeni with 2, and again, this A site belongs to Yeni, and the lead belongs to FUT. 8-4 at the halftime.
Yeah.
Were errors
well, you know
on the
what?
side of FUT.
I don't live in if, buts, or maybes. I live in absolutes, and it is going to be that aggressive B main push. Already though, it's Cned'i to start. Comeback doesn't like that. He's the Turkish star of new, but it's the Turkish star of old that started off this round.
Damage done though. Mr. Fallen and Cned'i vulnerable to some spams. Mate's response to losing that control is to fight for middle. But there are players waiting for them here. Xeus catches the angle, the headshot as well, but Mates respond in kind. Xeus on the floor. Cned'i and Mr. Fallen both fight low and come back now in the same boat, but he's able to drop the sliver of health that was left on Cned'i.
It's a bold strategy. Maybe not one I necessarily agree with. It seemed like Comeback had exactly the same idea, swinging back in while low. The reveal is going to tell them that there was a player on that corner. I think they already knew that. It's whether or not they'll know that Yeni is sat in this corner. Another aggressive position. They've cleared it. They know he's here, but dealing with him has been another problem altogether. 2 for 2 for FUT in this second map, and they are running away with it
as well. But it was a forced fight in round 2 for Mates last time. Now they'll go for a more conventional purchase. The Marshall, the only thing invested into. It's not quite lost, but the player wielding it is.
But it's still, so far this game, that Xeus hasn't been there individually. And that's the one thing that worries me when we get to map 3, is that if you get him online for FUT, I don't think it matters so much what's on the other side, especially with that we've seen good plays from Cned'i throughout the series. Mr. Farland's looked good in this map, bar the one round that we won't talk about. Cracks, I think, was decent on the last map as well. So this is starting to get very dangerous for Mates. As I said, like for FUT, it's about a road back to champs. They've been a team that has made it in the past and always been competitive. For Mates, it's a very different road. Champs would be wonderful. It keeps them in the league. But even just looking at top 8, that wasn't something they managed when it came to the last. Well, Yeni, he has lost his pistol, but he's probably won his team the round. I don't think they're going to be pushing that elbow again.
It's not quite a totem pole, more a pyramid.
Planted.
The pyramid scheme works
Maybe
out
a tower?
in favor of Mates. It could be.
An Eiffel one.
Wow.
He got an Eiffel in that round.
That was
you didn't see the extra layer, did you?
No.
You were like, well, obviously. I saw it in your eyes. And now I see pain. And that's exactly what I enjoy. More pain for the side of Mates in this one. Xeus starting to wake up. The God of Thunder has been dormant.
Going down to the spike to play. Stun goes through to keep them around, but no, it won't be doing anything. They're already well and truly out of here. I thought for a second he was going to just...
They're about to do something incredibly aggressive. Looks like it, at least. Shock Dart's been sent through to destroy the trip, but they are immediately splitting. Cned'i is behind them, and they have no, they have no idea. He's still at least got one, and the trade was there. It's fine. We don't need a slow-mo replay, but we might need one of this. It's coming to fight 2.
Planted.
How neither of them connected? leaving a 2v3 scenario where FUT are going to get aggressive again. They're walking into the firing squad, but somehow with the
One
stinger,
enemy remaining.
she has found a double. This round isn't making sense in terms of who's winning the fights. Oh, Geleceğin
Touched it. Dodged that paranoia perfectly. He knows now the players on the left side, has the info to work with. Smoke down. The tap comes through from Prox. He's going to take it to half. Surely not sticking it all the way, but Geleceğin grows suspicious. The spam in. Now Prox has the info. The second tap. Geleceğin sprays. He's running low on ammo, and Prox reads that perfectly. A much-needed round for mates, but it's so damn costly. More competitive game. Already pushing.
And if they lose 2 more, it's almost done.
That's true, Tom. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The credit's running low for the side of FUT, so a real chance to connect that double, to put it 10-7. Bring this back into the realms of possibility or the defensive side.
Yeah, but if they lose this one, it's done.
Yes.
They don't have the credits. They don't have ultimates other than Vekash being relatively close. Like, it would basically clear a path to FUT.
Cage triggered.
Already, a lot of space taken. A couple of kill trips set up, hoping to catch someone that they can spray onto. Nade going over the top, really nice. It's going to force Mini all the way back, but it's the shots from Vekash to work out. Mini alongside him has at least kept this one even. Had to go back to get the spike. It's going to be just a firefight. How does Cracks get both there? One through the wall, and well,
It's just better. Catch it in the replay. This is the only battleground we essentially saw.
yeah.
This one set of stairs, having all of the duels, Cned'i, both barrels proving deadly, but yeah.
One enemy.
They were dealt on their own map pick. Going into Lotus, that could hold a lot of value to have the wind in the sails.
Shadows traveling. Here.
Cned'i already has spotted a victim. But that is where the majority of players currently lie. Cracks with the lineup. They've also thrown a season as well. This is all to sell the idea that they're going towards A. But to be fair to mates, they have read it as a ruse. They have got this spot on.
Left.
Then he saw the knife being thrown out. He saw it thrown from the B side of mid. He didn't see anybody cross afterwards. The immediate call was to rotate in. Now there's 5 players here. This fake has played against the hand of FUT. It's a solid opening for Mini, but Geleceğin down below. He's able to double, and Cned'i comes in with 2. No shields, at most a light shield on the other side, and that's a field day for Cned'i Sniper.
And there he is.
Cned'i himself.
Yeah, Cned'i himself,
the crowd.
the Omen at the time. I'm honestly surprised, like we saw him get caught out with Util earlier. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen that more with the way that he's playing, but it has been working, especially for playoffs being crucial for mates. A victory here versus a changing tide of FUT without a captain going would be huge, but this map is looking like a bridge too far.
Well, it's so much needed as well. Like, obviously, they commit null command and from the shadows previously, neural theft as well, but Showstopper about to be online. Coming into next round, it will be. They've got credits to purchase up in the next. Zeus will have Showstopper if they lose this one. It's not just about winning 1 or 2. It's 7 in a row for Gentlemates. That could be 2 full ult cycles on the other side. 2 big rounds that FUT can play with. For mates, consistency has never been more important than here and now.
And as said, with the way that the individuals are currently playing, this is dangerous. This is really dangerous. Comeback, okay, they're going to have to break the trip, so at least that gives Mini a warning sign. Get back into the corner is something you'd expect to be cleared, but he still wins the fight anyway. That's a gun retrieved. They believed in him to hold it in the last round. This time he gave them an advantage already. It's going to be the showstopper thrown into play. Zeus, you'd expect him to win that fight, and he does. Level again.
Neck and neck. As time keeps on ticking, it's Gentlemates that need to fight their way back into the site. They've given FUT control there. They've waited. Their courtesy
Standing ahead.
running low as they fight tooth and nail Down to a 2v2. Both players low, but a totem pole stacked up. Yeni, so reliable in these moments. The tap from Kamek. He swings wide, tries to catch him off, but Yeni, he saw the shoulder. He knows that defuse isn't being stuck, and he's got the info again. A phenomenal play by Yeni as he uses the clock to his advantage. It is 13-5.